You watch Moe hit a golf shot, and he has the club placed sometimes this far behind the ball. I'm going to explain today why he exactly did that.
Watch this.
Yeah, that is pure. Very pure.
Everything is so connected.
Mm-hmm.
Every muscle is so what? Everything's so connected. Watch. Watch.
Why do you start the club back so far from the ball?
Eliminate so many things. Everybody should do that. They hit the ball better.
Really?
You can't pick the club up. You can't take it outside. You were eliminating a foot in your swing that you don't have to put into your game.
Mm-hmm.
And my right shoulder already is in my turn.
I see. Yeah, that's right.
See? 4 things I eliminate.
Mm-hmm.
See? Look at my right shoulder.
Hey, it's already back. Yeah,
No,
it's already turned.
Outside unless I.
Unless you sway.
Oh, Look, watch. Can't get over.
Can't get over the top?
No, how can you?
Yeah.
Impossible.
Uh-huh.
Moe placed the club sometimes this far behind the golf ball. And people are like, why does he do that? And if you listen to Moe's answer, it's amazing. Because here's what you have to understand about the great Moe Norman. He was the greatest ball striker that's ever played the game. Not by what he said, but anybody who watched him at golf balls, Lee Trevino, Tiger Woods, Mike Weir, Vijay Singh, Ken Venturi, all these guys recognize Moe as one of the greatest ball strikers that's ever played the game. There's got to be a reason for it. And if you look at him, what he does to accomplish that feat of being perfect at strutting a golf ball, you can't take anything for granted. That's what I learned first thing off mat is he's doing everything for a biophysical reason, biomechanical reason. And he explains that. And here's exactly what he explains. By placing the club behind the ball, it puts him into his turn. It puts the shoulder into the plane. Now he can't take it outside because he's already into the rotation and tilt of the torso. The club naturally, and I use that term because now it naturally goes back into a place where the right shoulder can come down. And like he says, I can't come over the top. I can't get over the top of the golf ball. So a lot of people get confused by this because they think, well, if you're hitting the golf ball, you should put the club right beside it. And it's not necessarily true. And here's why. Because address the position of your body, and when I mean position, if you learn my single plane 30 training, you understand that I deal with the positions of the motion, which creates the motion. And when I put my body in the correct positions, the amount of rotation and tilt at address, mostly rotation, is different than impact. In other words, I have more rotation at impact than I do at address. I have more tilt at impact than I do at address. Because of motion of the swing and because of the dynamic motion where you're rotating lower body, stabilizing lower body, tilt and rotating upper body, because those metrics are changing from address to impact, address is not the same at impact. So here's my question for you. Why would you address the same exact way that you impact? And you can without the rotation. So what Moe figured out was this is the same exact position as impact, except there's a rotational difference from here to here. Well, he made up for that rotation by putting him into the turn already. See, he makes up for the rotation. Now don't be confused, the face is not open because you're not rotating the forearms, you're not rotating the arms, you're just putting the shoulder back and tilting it back on the plane, and the arms are again in front of the torso. Look at the shaft lean that gets created. That's the same shaft lean I want at impact. You're not doing this, you're starting with lean because this relationship, see my relationship at address, is the same as impact. See, body to club. Body to club's the same. So it happens, I get here, body to club. It's not starting here, impacting here. He's creating its geometry. And I know I'm not good at explaining this. I really am not. But if you take the geometry of the club, if you put the ball where you need it, ball position, you tilt, close your eyes and tilt and just line everything up, right? Just line it up. Don't even, just keep your eyes closed and then go straight down. It ends up way behind the golf ball, not at the golf ball. So that's where the natural geometry of the club is. And then I go to impact. You might say, well, Todd, I'm holding a 5-iron, 6-iron in my hand. What happens if you have a driver? Well, watch this. So I'll even put it on a tee to show you how this works even better. And just keep in mind, address is not impact. So here's a driver ball position, it's more forward. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna make sure you tilt, you gotta get the tilt. Look at the alignment of the arm. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes, and I'm gonna go down. And notice that it's well behind the ball, because address is not impact. Natural body alignment with a club is not the same as impact because of rotation. Rotation's creating a different arm position relative to the torso. See, if the hands are in front of me in this rotation, they'll be in front of me at this rotation. But what Moe figured out is if I take the tilt and I put the arms in their natural relationship to the torso, it puts this shoulder onto the plane, and at impact, that's gonna be more forward. All right, so it's a rotational difference, and now I have a perfect address with the driver. Look at how far that club is behind the ball. And sometimes Moe would have well, even further, because you're launching the golf ball. So sometimes you see Moe way back here. And you just gotta understand, I'm looking at the ball, I'm not looking at the club head, I'm looking at the ball, and I'm just gonna swing through it. I naturally will be in the proper rotation. Watch this. I'm naturally in the proper rotation at impact. Here and here are the exact same spot, except I have more rotation there. Moe figured this out, and what happened was Moe would put the club behind the ball. I did this one time. I was practicing with him, and I was hitting balls over there, and Moe was here, and I said, Moe, put the club behind. I go, why can't you put the club right behind the ball? I take it outside. My hands get out. My shoulder gets out. I come over the top. I can't get behind it. So look at how you're naturally putting the right shoulder into the plane. Your hands are already in the perfect impact relationship. Now all you gotta do is turn and turn, in the natural turn of the body brings the club back to the ball. Moe is an absolute genius. That's why I always tell people, if you wanna learn the single plane swing, learn the single plane swing. Everything Moe was doing is for a reason. It's biophysical. There's geometry behind what he was doing. That's why he was the greatest ball striker that's ever lived. Hope you enjoyed this content. Give me a thumbs up, click the bell icon, become a single plane golfer. I'll do everything I can to help you become another Moe Norman if you'd like. Talk to you soon. See you in the next video.